I just tweeted you guys that bulls are buying heavily. Look at the rate of change, look at the setup. Let me show you the daily chart very quick. Look at this, like this guy is testing higher today, and the weekly has to close green. We are in green. Beautiful. This is long right now. Like if we would have been trading live, we can test this low here. It's okay. Every pullback is getting bought, very heavily bought, and this is a beautiful long setup for at least 2, 3, 4 points. Like I was long at 71, and but that's regardless. Like I don't want to say I was long at 71 and then I take my position off and this and that. What the thing is, uh, it was a long setup. I just shared this with you guys on my Twitter account, I believe. Let me see here. So, okay, I believe I did. How do I do this? Okay, here. You see, about 2 minutes ago, it was all red, and I said bulls buying aggressively. And Avago, like AV, this guy is damn bullish. Like look at this, look at the daily chart. Beautiful. I just want to see 225-ish and this gonna explode. Very good, very good. As of now, we can test lower on SP. I don't mind testing lower, but eventually they are buying. I have been. This is beautiful setup. We can test this. The weak bulls, they want to short or they will not hold their position. It's okay testing here. This is a pattern where we're gonna make a cup kind of a thing and a handle, and boom, there you go. Very, very beautiful setup. Whenever we gap up, if a daily trend or a 4 hour trend is in a breakout or trying to get a breakout, bulls buy every pullback here and then they make some good kind of a money. I will not short aggressive. I mean, if we want to, it's a scalp short and long and swing long. It's a beautiful setup. It's a beautiful setup, guys. Look at these tails. Look at the rate of change. It's just simply beautiful. All these indicators are only a second confirmation for us. These are not the decision makers. We are the decision makers. Okay. Look at this green trend line. How beautifully the trend lines work. We poked one, we poked second, and now we're gonna break. Like I'm expecting 78 to be tested, and this green line will have no meaning left. We failed here. We didn't test it right now. There is no other trend line we can draw. Beautiful. I mean, yep. Bulls buying here. Alright, one of our friends asked me about wine. Let me see. Daily. Oh wow, yeah, that's beautiful. That's gap up. It's a gap up buy, but too much resistance here. We need to break. We need to break this kind of a resistance before. Uh, Tough call to be long. Too much going on here. Making head and shoulder. Failed. This will rather we should wait for the right setup to occur. I'll pass on this as of now. For me, this is a good buy after 110. Not as of now. It's too early, too soon to be long on this guy right now. That's my opinion. That's, like, in my opinion. I mean, I like to trade clean setups, but 5 minute looks aggressive today. The market is aggressive right now, so that's the case. We have this guy, looking for some pullback, but I think we're gonna go higher in this. So let's go back to, alright, every pullback is getting bought here. Look at this, how beautiful this is. Every pullback is getting bought. We can test. Oh, I mean, you have heard so many videos. Like, if you have heard all of my videos or a few of my videos, you know that I'm okay testing this. Most of the days we test this, make a base, and then we go higher. This is just a resting time for it. People can short this as well at open. They say gap open, gap to fill, but I'm not a gap. I don't trade gaps like shorting and going long on them. But this is for few of them. Those who trade gap, they like to short this to test this, and then they go. You see how they're shorting. I will not short this guy. For me, this is just a rest, and this is rest before the bounce. Every close is getting bought. Every close is getting bought, guys. We'd rather trade a right setup. We'd rather trade a right trade, right setup to make money than to learn wrong setups. That's what my point is. I do not want to make money trading wrong setups, because once the wrong setup go wrong on me, it's gonna take all the money. One bad trade can take money off your 10 good trades. So it's very important to learn the right setup. It's very, very important to learn that. Alright, guys, this can go lower, but it's not wrong to buy here. It's not wrong to start a position here. Like, it's definitely not wrong. Let's see how this 5 minute candle closes, and we'll go from there. This can test this. I don't mind testing the close, but this is very, very, very aggressive as of now. If this closes higher, we can see one push down, two push down a little bit, buy all those, and then go for the next leg up. But whenever we gap up, there are high chances that we test this guy and then go from there. Trade is never overdue. The price action is not with any of the indicators we try to look a second confirmation from. So the price action is bearish, which is saying we're testing that, but every pulse, a rate of change is a great indicator which can tell us uh, if the bulls are buying or they are selling, or bears are buying, bears are shorting the market. So but again, any and every indicator in the market is a second confirmation. No indicator can be a decision maker. Like, none of the indicators can be a decision makers, guys. All right, there is a buying. It's not wrong to be long at 69.75. 69.75 by every pullback. We can test this. I do not mind that. It's okay. It's okay to do that. I mean, buy pullback here. Test that. It's okay, guys. Same or similar setups every single day. Every single day, guys. Every single day. Nothing changes. It's just, wow, it amazes me that nothing changes in the, because we are trading with computers. We are trading with all algorithms. You know, they are all mathematical moves. You know, which you can slowly and steadily, once you start trading, you'll be like, wow, it every time it does the same thing. You know. I'm okay if we test this here, like 2 points lower, like 67, 65-ish. I'm okay. I'm okay to test all that. 64. It's okay if we test lower, you know, like we can test this close, but eventually bulls are buying very, very, very aggressively, and we need to test higher. There is no other outlet for, you see how this pullback gonna get bought, and we might close this 30-minute can be closed aggressively. If not, we might close lower, whatever ways, you know, but bulls are buying. Bulls have been buying here every pullback. The point is to make a logical good point. You know, a point is to make a, a, a sound decision what you're doing so that you can repeat every day. You cannot pray that your setup should work. You should say that I have taken a good setup. If it works, it's great, but it works most of the time. You know, we cannot learn a wrong setup and then lose. You know. Alright guys, I'll just say if we close our position, you know, like at 70, 75 or 71, we almost made 1 point. This can go higher. The point is to understand that, one second guys, I'm also trading on the other side, so let me close my position. Let me lock some gains here. Okay. Okay, alright. Just about to get filled on my, okay. Alright guys, I just got filled. Just did 2 points while talking to you guys. So the point is, guys, we need to understand what we're doing. Logic is to understand to make money, how we can make a lot of money, you know. Thank you guys. Take care. Good luck. Every day we'll be making a lot of money. We'll be making tons of money. I'm doing my best to start this setup, to start this course very soon. Trust me, this is a full-time job, and I've taken this challenge. You know, I'm gonna do it. My only thing is, you know, like there is so much noise out there that to make everybody millionaire and whatnot, they're using scams, and I do not want to be categorized in those segment or those league that I'm trying to, you know, like I'm doing very well in my own trading, and teaching would be a different platform, and I have taken a challenge, and I just want you guys to learn as much as you can, and wow, okay, and be independent trader, guys. That's what it is, you know. Alright guys, I'm gonna trade, and I'll share this video with you guys soon. Thank you. Bye bye.